with this one right here, you got Poundz with the authentic drill. You got the authentic drill, and you got what just his whole thing coming into it. Especially with this one right here, like this one and his whole thing just coming into the whole like genetics. Like he got the whole thing just on another genetics, but he got authentic drill, especially with the authentic drill, because he got the whole thing coming into it, especially with his whole other mix. Like he got a mix of everything, really exclusivism, like the whole thing and the whole just other inspections and stuff like that. But you got with this one right here, and especially with everything else going on, like just this craziness and a little bit of this and all this other stuff. So it's like now you got his whole thing coming into the main scrimmage. But with this one right here, authentic drill, so you just got the whole just just merc sticked it.
Hey, what? Hey, man, what the fuck? Hey, you man, what? No, hey, fuck, hey, fuck.
Skips production.
Authentic crew, man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year, man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back. South London's not so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't nearly went mad. Authentic crew, man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year, man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back.
Ooh, he said they never had me in the sea last year, but this year, he's coming back for the, he's coming back for the most clotless thing. Like he said, last year they didn't have him in the spot, and this year he's coming back for the C and the thing. Like, hey, that's the thing. The whole thing of him just, coming with another spoosimism. Like he's spinning another, he got the other spinning liquid. Like it's like another spinning liquid. But he said, last year, they wanted him in the spot. Like they probably wanted him, in just a Metrolix, Drosic, and they didn't want to let him out. But now, he got to get back to that potential, like, lyric.
South London's not so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't nearly went mad. I know chest shot drillers, then I'm a part of the town, ain't safe, bear killers. Take the wrong turn, then spin it. Cops are run man from the day to the night time's finished. I never play midfielder, I ain't Jack Grealish. Your gal wanna old back shots, I'm with it. Then same gal back to a man, can't wicked and bad like bouncers business. 700 BHP on this whip. I can't crash cause the depo's crazy. Lifestyle crazy, I take that risk in the turn with a handbrake skid. We got
He said lifestyle's crazy. I might just take that risk. Hey, I might just take that risk. And sometimes, like they say, it's risk to take, it's risk you have to take. And it's like, no matter what you take, is it a risk of you getting, in a part where you don't want to be at? Or is it a risk where you want to take that risk? Like, it's either you gotta do it or you don't. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do to get, where you trying to get to. Like he said, it's either a sacrifice on both, both situation. Like he said, it's either, his life is so crazy with that risk. Like,
bust down cars like Tokyo Drift, 4 pipes in a Lambo. Rev that bitch with 15 bags in your head. Never feel like I want man 6 feet in. Authentic crew, man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year, man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back. South London's not so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't nearly went mad. Authentic crew, man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year, man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back. South London's not so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't nearly went mad. My old label's pissed. They try burning me down to the ground. They're bricks. The industry knows their shit. Got 5 man struggling to do what 1 man did. Let me talk my shit. If I speak these facts, bet no more youths won't sign off rap. Let me show these man what I'm on, no miss. But it's time for return to the map. I'll straighten the fuckboy out like Quavo.
oh, it's time to return to the map. Hey, it's time to return to the map. Like he just said, and the whole thing, like they say, different things and different symbols. Like he's giving y'all different discriminations, different, he's giving y'all different signs, different animates. Like he's telling y'all what's really going on, like in between both, both sides, both intros and both all kinds of things. Like he giving you the both side of the both incomes, like letting you all know what it is, like what's really going on, what's really meditating and all that stuff, and and the whole thing just really coming to a thing. Like he said, he gotta just make that comeback and just do his whole thing and just really spend amazing. Like he gotta really come around spending age in that thing.
Straight headshot, don't aim low. You can get cool in your wake like game rolls. Like bro said, what the talk of the town. Man's way too lit to be walking around. Don't ever try question bad man's gangster. I was gonna shoot up. Let me take the piss. Let me switch up the flow and make it real lit. Let me show you what a skeng man is. Rip anybody live on a beat with a flow like this. Authentic true man's bringing that back. All my sons in the game better call me dad. These man bought 1, 2 chains and a watch. I don't know what them boy get cash. Authentic true man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back. South London's nuts, so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't anywhere mad. Authentic true man's bringing that back. They never had me around on the scene last year. This year man's going in mad. Go tell your aunties I'm back. South London's nuts, so a man get packed. You don't wanna come round these sides, just tapped in and out of them London flats. Got that to save me, can't anywhere mad.
Skips production.
And the whole thing though, coming in though with all them, all titanic drill, especially with this one right here. Like this one right here, it had another costumes to it. Like he was just putting the symbols in, the symbols after off tick sticks, like different things that was going on, like they was saying, like you got different toxics. Like he said, tell the crew that he's mad, mad scratch it, like mad back, on this whole thing, and the whole thing, like they got different, all kinds of portraits and stuff like that, especially with these ones right here, because he comes in with the whole other thing, and then now he got just the off tick stick, the auto tick stick thing coming into it, and now he just he got the main thing coming into it, especially with Poundz, because he got that whole thing, especially with his, you got different drill and different nature, so it's like you gotta really just look at the other portions. But this one right here I think it was a good one. It was definitely a cruising one, the way he was just cruising in. But like, comment, and with this whole just streaming it.